Good Sunday morning to all of you. This is Frank, your job search guru. Hopefully, you're having a great weekend. I'm making this video today as kind of an alarm and sounding the trumpets, if you will. Um, I have mentioned to you in some of my other videos that one of the latest, well, not, I won't say latest, but it's been out there for a few years now, where employers will actually go and do a background check and credit check before they actually decide to interview you. Now, the loophole in the law is this, that as they say, if you apply for a job, let's say online, and even if it's a quick apply, they say by you applying for that job gives them the authority and the right for them to check your credit and your background check. Not so. But again, there is a loophole in the law that is allowing them to do that. Now, you may also see, and especially if you apply on a job site from the employer and it gives you a detailed job posting, they may disclose to you that you, by signing for this job, you are authorizing us to check your credit and background. Well, that's a different story. You did give them authorization, but again, with this loophole they have in the law, they are actually checking your credit and your background before they even decide to interview you. I am suggesting to everyone out there today that if you're looking for a job or thinking of looking for a job, and even if you're not looking for a job, that you write to your local congress people and whatever and explain to them about that you feel that this is discrimination. They are infringing on your rights as an applicant to even be considered for jobs. This is something that we need to bring up to our government. This is something that we need to fight for. And because if we don't, if we just sit back and have the attitude, well, the employers are going to do what they're going to do, is the reason why they do that is because we allow them to do that. Okay? Everybody in this country has the right to work. All right. And if they're going to check your credit and make decisions about even if they want to interview you, I think it's totally wrong. Okay, and I'm going to make a very big point about that. It's totally wrong. And we need to stand up as Americans. We need to stand up for those of us who are looking for work and say enough is enough. Now, going into a little bit more detail about this and what we're talking about here. Um, you go online, and especially if you belong to Career Builder, Monster, whatever, they have a setup now in LinkedIn and Indeed and all of that where you can do what they call a quick apply. Okay, because you've already set up a profile, you've set up your resume in there. So to do a quick apply basically means that you hit a button and zap, all your information goes off to this employer. And I would strongly suggest, by the way, that you don't do quick applies if you don't need to or have to. It is much better if you can actually go out to the employer site, look for that job posting, read it in detail, and see what they're saying and what they're not saying. But I would also include in there a cover letter. Okay, I'm going to do another whole series on cover letters, but this isn't the time or the place for that particular conversation. But I will say to you that it is important to you that when you're applying for a job that you're realizing that, especially if you have bad credit, anything negative on there, this is affecting your ability to even get job interviews. And um, I've talked to people where they're saying, I've been applying for several months. I don't get interviews anymore. I don't hear nothing. Well, this could possibly be a reason. There could be other reasons as well. But I'm just saying, let's just stick to this point, what we're trying to make today. That is very crucial that you understand your credit score even. What is your credit like? Okay, there are credit agencies out there that you can sign up for free and you can get your credit score basically from Equifax and TransUnion. These are the two most credit bureaus that agencies use the most. See what your score is like. See what is being reported. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people out there that don't even know they have negative information on their report. Sometimes negative information may even be incorrect. And you have the right and responsibility for your own future to make sure if there's information that is incorrect that you get it resolved. You can write to those credit bureaus, and if you have documents or information that proves that what is being reported is incorrect, you need to get them to change that off of your report. Just like when you get ready to get credit cards or car loans or purchase a home or whatever, your credit is the most important thing right up front. Sometimes credit is even more important than having cash. So if I were you, and by the way, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have cash, but what I'm saying is your credit is influencing your life, okay, and your ability to even work. And if that is the case, you need to step up to the plate and say, you know what, this is wrong. Gosh darn it, something has to be done about this. I would even talk to there are free counselors for credit advice. If there is information, talk with them about what can be done to get negative information off your report and up your credit score to what's going to be acceptable. Because again, if an employer is out there and if they're going to look at your background check up front, not giving you the opportunity to make a comment about it, or they're going to check your credit and not give you the opportunity to make any comment about it, it's so wrong for them to pass by good talent. And I'm hearing all the time from employers, oh, we just can't find good talent. Well, they would find good talent if they take the time to do a little research and don't be so lazy as like here you got maybe a good person, a good candidate, but because maybe they had a foreclosure or a repossession, now all of a sudden you want to put them in a category, oh, these have to be bad people. No, that's wrong, and again, we need to do something about it. So I'm just today in this quick video, I want to allow you to understand that it is crucial today in the job market that you be on your toes, you be on the weir, look out for scams and people who are going to try to scam you out of money or whatever. And a lot of times too, and again, I'll make another video about that very soon, but there are people that want you to join their network, whether it be LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or yada, yada, yada. And as soon as you join with them, right away they're bombarding you with advertisements. They want you to pay them to help do a great resume or whatever. And I simply would say to them, sorry, I haven't created any budget for advertising or anything to that extent. So at this point, thank you for your offer, but no thanks. But again, keep in mind that we all need to work together to make sure that we have a healthy environment, that we can work together, and that we can even apply for jobs with the understanding that we may, that we deserve an interview at least. Okay. Well, have a great day. Thank you.